Hey, Colab Coach here yet again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. It is a brand new series. So excited to get into this new series because we're talking about a topic that I am very, very happy to talk about. Now, the topic is rediscovering your passions. Passions. And I'll get into that a little bit as well. So, the first topic I want to discuss is the myths of rediscovering your passions. Now, when we talk about passions, it's that conviction, it's that energy, it's the fortitude, it's the gumption that you have when you think about something and you want to put that thing into action. Now, for me, I have a lot of passions. That's why I put the S on it. Passions are very important in life because it gives you the motivation to do things that you will not necessarily do if you didn't have the energy for it or the feelings towards it. So for me, of course, my coaching business, that's one passion that I have. Cooking is a secret passion that, well, if you know me personally, you know that I love to cook. That's a passion that I have wholeheartedly. And funny enough, a little backstory is that I actually was gonna go to culinary school after high school, but my dad was like, "No, go through 4 year degree first, and then if you still wanna be a chef, then you could do it that after that." If I didn't do that, then I would have went to school to get my master's after undergrad and started my whole coaching business. So shout out to my dad for telling me not to go to culinary school, but cooking is still a passion for me. I cook. I have a whole separate Instagram about cooking. I love cooking, and I actually still do want to go to culinary school to become a chef. But that's just me. I have that passion. I have coaching passions. I have passions for being a good father in the future. My passions to be a good husband in the future. Currently and in the future, because I'm currently married and currently and continuing on, passions to be a great friend, things of that nature. So what I'm trying to say is that passions can be something as small as in, daily activities, being a good husband for me, or it could be passions that you want to strive for to happen in the future, such as being a good father or going to culinary school and becoming a chef. What I'm saying is that the cooking part, I cook, but it's not to the highest level as I am with coaching. I'm making videos every week, I'm posting things every week, building client base, things of that nature. Cooking is something I'm doing on the side and it's a hobby. But that doesn't mean my passion for it has diminished or dwindled. But for me, it can feel that way. So when I had to rediscover my passion for cooking, I incorporated it with quality time with friends. So my friends, once a month, we do potlucks, and every month I'm trying to create something new. Every month I'm trying to look at a new recipe, hold my craft to the highest level I can, because I want to rediscover that passion to the point when I'm just ready to go to culinary school and to just go ahead and go deep dive into it. But for you, there are myths that a lot of people believe about rediscovering their passions. Things that I felt as well. For one, something as simple as your passions are not worth it. Your passions are not going to be fruitful. Your passions are not going to be, fulfilling. And of course, my dad wasn't telling me that culinary school was terrible. He said go this different route and you can still go and do it. But for some people, you may be excited about this passion. You want to open a business. You want to create ideas. You have illustration ideas. You want to create books. You want to write. You want to be an author. Things of that nature. But if you tell it to the wrong people, your passions will be diminished and it will dwindle to the point where you feel like it's not worth it. But that's a myth. Just because other people tell you, there's another myth. We're about to go to the next myth. Just because people tell you your passions are not important, they're not worth it, doesn't mean they're not worth it to you. Just because other people tell you what they think about your passion does not mean your passion is not as beneficial, not as helpful, not as loving, not as enthusiastic as you can possibly be about your passion. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't have that same energy. That's just an opinion of one people or a certain group of people. Now, of course, test out that passion. See if it actually is a passion or maybe a short spurt of energy that you thought it was cool. Because a lot of people think that way. Oh, I want to become a musician, or I want to become a singer, or I want to be a rapper. And we actually get into it. This is not for me. Like, for example, I once had a passion. I once had a passion of, and I'll get more into my personal stuff in next videos, but I once had a passion to sell life insurance when I was younger. I was in a business. I was like, man, they're getting a commission. I want to help people because of the fact that you give people life insurance. As we all know, life insurance, and if you don't know, life insurance is very beneficial. I have life insurance. My wife has life insurance, but it's not a life insurance video. So I was very passionate about life insurance, but then I realized like the way things were moving, and it could have been that one company. It left a bad taste in my mouth, and I was like, you know what, this is not for me. I don't want to work under those conditions, and I don't want to do this anymore. There are more things that I'm more passionate about that I can do, and that's another thing. A myth is that people think that you can only have one passion in your life, and that's it. That's not true. We transform, we grow, we change, we evolve, we learn, we take ourselves to the next level. So if you had a passion in your 20s and your passion is no longer a passion, maybe you accomplished it already. Maybe it was something that you gave it a try and it wasn't for you. But you go to your 30s, you get a new passion. When you get to your 40s, you get what I'm saying? Passions are not defined on a time basis. Passions are not defined on a certain era. You could have a passion in your 20s and you still have that passion when you're 80. It depends on you. These are things that you need to focus on. And another thing is that a big myth is that if you have a passion one day and then you automatically become successful with it. That's not true. You have to work on the passion. You have to put effort into the passion, put the energy into the passion, and you have to make sure that it's not just one day, 1 month, 1 year. If you really have a passion for something, I've been doing this coaching business for 3 or 4 years now. A lot of changes, a lot of evolutions, and a lot of things involved. And I have a whole sign. Things get better and better. So if you're passionate about it, continue to learn about that passion. Continue to grow upon that passion. And the last myth I want you to always realize is that people will try to make you work on their passions. That does not mean your passion is not as significant. You have to tell yourself your passion is as important as other people's passions. The jobs that we do were started off of somebody else's passion. You have to put as much effort into your passion as these other people have, that now they have a whole bunch of people working for them to create that passion. Simple as that. So, the myths of rediscovering your passions. Number one, your passion is not worth it. It's not as important, and it's going to be too much work. Another myth is that you have to devote your time to just one passion in your life and that's it. That's not true. Another myth is that you can only work on one passion and that's it. A passion would just take one day. Passions take a day, a month, a year, multiple years to perfect. I've been working on this coaching business for 4 to 5 years now. Another big passion is that you have to put energy into other people's passions before you put energy into yours. Your passions are as important as other people's passions. Once you realize that these are just myths, you'll be able to rediscover your passion and make it as successful as you wanted to. My passion right now is to go to culinary school, which I always wanted to do when I was younger. I need to revitalize that passion and rediscover it. Join me on this journey to rediscovering the passions that you truly, truly enjoy. Simple as that. So, if you're struggling with rediscovering your passions, or you just had so much hate about your passions, go ahead and message me, www.yourcolabcoach.com. Fill out that relationship survey to see exactly what you want to talk about, and sign up for that free 15-minute coaching session so we can have a quick conversation and see if we work good with each other and if I'm the type of coach that you need. Facebook Colabcoaching, Instagram Colabcoaching. All my series and my videos are on YouTube, COLAB Coaching. Also, Fresh Eyes Solve Problems Easier. I wrote a book. It came out this year. It's on Barnes & Nobles. It's on Audible. It's on Dorn's published website. It's on Lantern Audio. It's on Amazon. Anywhere you get your books, anywhere you listen to your books, it's there. Give me a review. Tell me what you think about it. And share this video, my book, and all my other content. Thank you so much for listening and talking to me, because I know you're probably talking to me through the screen. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.